Hey everybody, Warren Martin here, instructor for your marketing course here. Um, Most of you have been in courses with me before. I see two names out of 18 I don't recognize, so I think you might be new to me, or I'm new to you. So, but anyway, I do these videos every week. Every week, I usually put some scenery up here, just for some scenery purposes. So this is a marketing course. Um, I also try to do some inspiration, keep people focused, I enterprise or whatever other quotes that are out there. This one, to give anything less than your best is sacrifice a gift. Steve Prontaine, who's a runner back in the 70s, an Olympic guy. Um, and this is a good quote because um, I know life can be hard. There's many things going on. We fall behind. But if you're in school right now, you do have a gift, not just your own personal gift, that skills you have, but the gift of being able to even go to school. There's people who will never get to go, will never have the opportunity, and if you don't take it seriously and you just, get by, then you're not doing your best. So I just add that in there to hopefully inspire you and remind you why you're doing this. So, um, all right, so into the course room. So like I say, for the benefit, this is how I got the course room set up in here. If you are brand new to me, or even if you've been around, I got a new welcome video. It's 4 minutes, not 14. So if that helps, but that's, if you're not familiar with me, that gives you a little background on me in there. And so like I say, it's 4 minutes. So, but anyway, so in the course room here, and just in case, the textbook, you go into the modules tab, go right there where it says click to get your textbook. So you click once, and then you'll click twice, and that'll take you to the book. And so there we go. So that's the book for this course. Okay. So let's go in here. So week 1 coming up. All right, you got 2 chapters. You got oops, I already got them down here. Chapters 1 and 2. So chapter 1 has to do with marketing in today's economy. Um, a lot of things. Now, one of the things in all the courses I mention sometimes is pay attention to definitions. Definitions, terms, concepts. These are type of things that are on quizzes and exams, but it's also learning the language of a particular industry. Um, if you're into business, a lot of you are in the business program here, and some of you, congratulations, this might be one of your last courses for the January graduation. But you'll notice there's several marketing courses, and that's because there is so much that goes into marketing. I mean, I think we got 3 or 4 different marketing courses that all talk about different aspects of marketing. So there's just so much that goes into here. There's methods and madness and theories and all sorts of things that go in there. So, but just again, that's why I say pay attention to the different terminologies and things like that, and whoops, understand how it all operates. So we got strategic market planning. So there again, when you talk about strategic, you're talking about the big picture planning, be it on a national scale or regional versus the neighborhood, plus a lot of other stuff in there. So I mean, so like I say, you need to be reading the text, but these slides also have a lot of good information in there. So let's go back here. Discussions each week. Um, if you're new to me, um, as far as being in these courses, one of the things I do is if you're watching these videos and you post to the video a reply, I'll give you credit for a reply. But basically the way this discussions work is the initial post by Wednesday midnight. Um, and that needs to be, more than one sentence. It needs to be something talking about the discussion topic. It doesn't need to be a book or, 5 paragraphs long or anything like that. But, at least, paragraph is about a good size there. The reason we do Wednesday so everybody has a chance to look at it, look at each other's. One of the things they found out, and that's why most of the colleges anymore do these discussion forums, is that people learn from these from each other. People find things that somebody else didn't notice, so forth. So that's that part. Doing 2 replies by Sunday night to different classmates. or one can be to this discussion forum. I also sent out a welcome letter, and I have a little change in there on the discussion grading. So, um, just pay attention to that, because usually on replies, if you're putting in like I agree, you're not going to get full credit on that. Same thing with the initial post. If you're just putting in a sentence, you probably won't get full points on that. But if you do 2 replies and watch the video can count for extra credit, so you can still get your points. So there's an and or combination there that you can do that with. So but anyway, the other thing about the discussions is the discussion is during a week. So during week 1, you do your replies. If you do the replies when the week is over, I don't give you credit for it because the discussion's over. Nobody's seeing what you're writing. So that's why it's important to get everything in during the week of the discussion. All right. Then we also got your homework assignments. So like this one has got to do, you just look up the websites and tell us what you found. So that's pretty straightforward. I harp on plagiarism in some classes, but I don't see how you could in this particular homework, because you're telling us what you found. So, so no copy pasting or anything like that. Just write a paragraph, or on what you found in here. So, all right, and all right, quiz, 20 questions, and then each week. And it don't look like you have a project, so I guess you're in luck there. You have a final exam at the end, so that's pretty much it. So the only other thing, those that new with me, I do test questions about these videos just to make sure somebody watching, because sometimes I'll have 10 students say I watched a video, but when I check, only 7. It had only been seen 7 times, so people were fibbing. So I do these test questions. But also, extra, those of you who've been with me, for the last few years, we've got a lot of extra stuff here. This past weekend, I went to New York City. I have a sister who lives in Ireland, but I was divorced. My parents divorced. My mother took me back to Ireland for a few years, then came back to the States. So a short story is, had a sister over there. I hadn't seen her in 50 years. So I went to New York. Met my sister, so first time we seen each other in 50 years. So that was a pretty spiffy reunion there. Then of course there was New York City, and of course there was getting out of New York City in the traffic. So there was that. And then of course my test question, I have a grandkid. I got a call Thursday because he wasn't feeling well, and they wanted me to come pick him up. So I ran over and picked him up, and they brought him out to me. So you can let me know what you think, how he was brought out to me. So there you go. And with that, we will call it a video here. This one was 8 minutes. So, all right. So anyway, if you ever, there's my phone number there here. If you need to text me, call me. Let me know. Inbox for the email type system, or regular email. Either way you want to do it. And that's it for this week. So if you need anything, get in touch. Let's have a great week, and I'll talk to you all during the week here. Take care.